50% of men over 50 have an enlarged prostate right now. Last week, a 53-year-old man sat in my office and cried. Not because of pain, not because of cancer. He cried because he could not have normal sex with his wife for 2 years. And you know what caused it? An enlarged prostate that he ignored. That means if you are watching this and you are over 50, flip a coin. Heads or tails. That is your chance. I am a urologist with 15 years of experience. I have treated over 3,000 men with prostate issues. And I can tell you this with absolute certainty. Most enlarged prostates can shrink naturally, without surgery, without medication, if you eat the right foods. But 90% of men eat these foods completely wrong. They destroy all the benefits without even knowing it. Today I am going to show you 5 specific foods that can shrink your prostate naturally. I will tell you exactly how to prepare them, how much to eat, and when. This is not theory. This is what I prescribe to my patients every single day. But before I give you these 5 foods, you need to understand something critical about your prostate. Because if you miss this one thing, nothing will work. And most men miss it completely. Here is what happens to your prostate after 50. Your body starts converting testosterone into a hormone called DHT, dihydrotestosterone. This hormone makes your prostate cells grow and grow. At the same time, inflammation builds up inside the prostate tissue. This creates a perfect storm. Growth plus inflammation equals enlarged prostate. Now listen carefully to this timeline. First month, you wake up once at night to urinate. You think it is normal aging. It is not. 3 months, you wake up twice. Your stream is weaker. You stand there longer waiting for it to finish. 6 months, you wake up 3 or 4 times. You feel like your bladder never empties completely. Sex becomes uncomfortable. 1 year, you are exhausted from lack of sleep. Your relationship suffers. You avoid drinking water before bed. 2 years, you are considering surgery because you cannot live like this anymore. That is the progression. I see it every single week in my practice. And here is the brutal truth. If you ignore an enlarged prostate for too long, you end up with 3 options. Medication with side effects, surgery with risks, or a catheter. None of these are pleasant. But here's the good news. If you catch this early, and I mean right now, you have a window. Food can actually reverse this process. Real food, not supplements, not pills. The first food on my list contains a compound that blocks DHT production at the source. But 90% of men cook this food at high temperatures. And heat destroys this compound completely. You eat it. You get 0 benefits. Your prostate keeps growing. I am going to show you the exact temperature and cooking method that preserves all the active ingredients. Food number 1 is tomatoes. I know what you were thinking. Tomatoes? Really? That is your big secret? Stay with me. Tomatoes contain a compound called lycopene. This is not some trendy supplement. This is one of the most studied nutrients for prostate health in the world. Lycopene does 2 things. First, it blocks the enzyme that converts testosterone into DHT. Remember DHT? The hormone that makes your prostate grow? Lycopene shuts down that process. Second, it reduces inflammation inside the prostate tissue. Less inflammation means less swelling, less pressure, better urination. Multiple studies show that men who consume high amounts of lycopene reduce their prostate size by 20 to 23% over 3 months. 23%. That is significant. But here is where 90% of men get it completely wrong. They eat raw tomatoes, raw tomato salads, cherry tomatoes, sliced tomatoes on sandwiches, and they get almost 0 lycopene. Why? Because lycopene is locked inside the cell walls of raw tomatoes. Your body cannot absorb it. It goes right through you. You need heat to break down those cell walls and release the lycopene. And you need fat to absorb it properly. So here's the protocol. Cook tomatoes, tomato paste, or tomato sauce. These are your best sources. 2 to 3 tablespoons of tomato paste per day. Cook it in olive oil for maximum absorption. You can add it to eggs in the morning. Mix it into soup. Put it on chicken. Just make sure it is cooked with some healthy fat. That is food number 1. But food number 2 is even more powerful. This one targets prostate inflammation at a cellular level. And most doctors have no idea it even works. Food number 2. Cruciferous vegetables. Broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, and cabbage. These contain a compound called indole 3-carbinol. Try saying that 3 times fast. Here's what it does. Indole 3-carbinol blocks estrogen activity in your prostate. Yes, men have estrogen too. And too much estrogen makes your prostate grow. This compound also activates enzymes that help your body eliminate excess hormones. Basically, it cleans up the mess that is making your prostate enlarge. But here is the catch. You need to eat these vegetables raw or lightly steamed. Boiling them for 10 minutes destroys up to 70% of the active compounds. So stop overcooking your broccoli. Steam it for 3 to 4 minutes maximum, or eat it raw in salads. 1 cup per day is your target. Food number 3. Fatty fish. Salmon, mackerel, or sardines. These are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3 reduces inflammation everywhere in your body, including your prostate. Studies show that men who eat fatty fish 3 times per week have 40% less prostate inflammation compared to men who do not. 40%. That is massive. You need about 3 ounces of fatty fish per serving. That is roughly the size of your palm. 3 times per week minimum. Now here is where it gets interesting. These 3 foods work together. Lycopene from tomatoes blocks DHT production. Indole 3-carbinol from vegetables balances your hormones. Omega-3 from fish kills inflammation. Triple action. All from regular food. I had a patient, 56 years old, waking up 4 times a night. Weak stream. Frustrated wife. I put him on this exact protocol. Tomato paste with eggs every morning. Steamed broccoli at lunch. Salmon 3 times a week. 2 months later, his prostate shrunk by 18% on ultrasound. 18%. He now sleeps through the night. This is not theory. This is what happens when you actually do it. But food number 4 is the real game changer. This one works faster than some prescription medications. And 99% of doctors never mention it to their patients. Food number 4. Pumpkin seeds. And before you roll your eyes, listen to this. Pumpkin seeds contain 2 compounds that are absolute gold for your prostate. Zinc and phytosterols. Your prostate needs zinc to function properly. When zinc levels drop, your prostate starts growing out of control. Phytosterols block the absorption of cholesterol in your prostate tissue. Less cholesterol means less inflammation and less growth. Clinical trials show that men who consume 30 grams of pumpkin seeds per day see a 32% reduction in urinary symptoms within 12 weeks. 32% from seeds. You can eat them raw, roasted, or ground into powder and mixed into smoothies. 30 grams is about a quarter cup. Every single day. Food number 5. Green tea. Not coffee, not black tea. Green tea. Green tea contains compounds called catechins. These are powerful antioxidants that reduce inflammation and slow down prostate cell growth. 3 cups of green tea per day is your target. Not the bottled garbage from the store. Real brewed green tea. Hot or cold. Doesn't matter. Now let me tell you what you need to stop eating. Because here's the thing. You can eat all 5 of these foods every single day. But if you keep consuming the foods that make your prostate worse, you are spinning your wheels. Food to avoid number 1. Alcohol, especially beer. Beer is loaded with hops and phytoestrogens that increase estrogen activity in men. More estrogen equals bigger prostate. Simple math. If you want your prostate to shrink, cut alcohol down to once or twice a week maximum. Or better yet, stop completely for 3 months and see what happens. Food to avoid number 2. Excessive dairy. I am not saying eliminate dairy completely. I am saying stop drinking 3 glasses of milk a day and eating cheese with every meal. High dairy intake increases levels of a hormone called IGF-1. This hormone promotes prostate cell growth. You do not want that. Food to avoid number 3. Red meat in excess. 1 serving of red meat per week is fine. 5 servings per week is a problem. Red meat increases inflammation throughout your body, including your prostate. Now here is why most diets fail. Men add the good foods, but they do not remove the bad ones. You cannot out-eat a bad diet. It does not work that way. You need both sides of the equation. Add the 5 foods I gave you. Remove or reduce the 3 foods I just mentioned. That is when you see real results. But adding the foods is only half the battle. You need a daily protocol, a system. Otherwise, you will forget, skip days, and nothing will change. So here is your daily protocol. Write this down. Morning. 2 tablespoons of tomato paste cooked in olive oil with your eggs or mixed into a morning smoothie. 1 cup of green tea. Lunch. 1 cup of steamed broccoli or cauliflower. 3 minutes of steaming, not 10. 3. Dinner. 3 ounces of fatty fish like salmon or mackerel. 3 times per week minimum. Snacked, quarter cup of pumpkin seeds, raw or roasted, every single day. Throughout the day, 2 more cups of green tea. Spaced out, not all at once. That is it. That is your protocol. Now let me give you realistic timelines because I am not going to lie to you. Week 1, you probably will not feel much different. Maybe slightly better sleep. Maybe 1 less trip to the bathroom at night. Do not expect miracles in 7 days. Week 4, this is when most men start noticing real changes. Stronger stream, less urgency, better sleep. Your prostate is starting to respond. Week 12, this is the magic number. 3 months of consistent eating, and you should see 20 to 30% improvement in symptoms. Some men see more, some see less. It depends on how enlarged your prostate was to start. How do you track progress? Simple. Count your nighttime bathroom trips. Measure how long it takes you to urinate. Pay attention to your stream strength. Write it down. Take notes. Compare week 1 to week 4 to week 12. But listen carefully. If you have blood in your urine, go to a doctor immediately. If you cannot urinate at all, go to the emergency room. If you have severe pain that does not go away, see a urologist today. Food helps, but food is not a replacement for medical care when something is seriously wrong. Now let me tell you the 3 biggest mistakes that destroy all your progress. Because I see men make these mistakes every single week. Mistake number 1, expecting results in 2 weeks. I see this constantly. Men start eating these foods for 14 days and then quit because nothing happened. Listen, your prostate did not get enlarged overnight. It took years. You are not going to fix it in 2 weeks with tomato paste. Give it 3 months minimum. Consistent. Every single day. No skipping. No cheating. That is when you see real change. Mistake number 2, ignoring serious warning signs. Blood in your urine is not normal. Severe pain is not normal. Complete inability to urinate is an emergency. These foods help mild to moderate enlargement. They do not fix advanced problems that require immediate medical intervention. If you have serious symptoms, see a doctor first. Then add these foods as support, not the other way around. Mistake number 3, using food as a replacement for medical treatment when you actually need medication or surgery. Let me be clear about this. If your prostate is severely enlarged, if you have chronic infections, if you cannot urinate properly despite trying everything, you need medical treatment. Food is powerful, but it is not magic. I give this protocol to patients with mild to moderate enlargement. Stage 1. Stage 2. Early intervention. If you're at stage 3 or 4, you need more than broccoli and fish. You need a urologist. You need proper treatment. Food supports healing. It does not replace medicine when medicine is actually necessary. And one more thing. These 5 foods work. I have seen it hundreds of times in my practice. But they only work if you actually do it. Every single day, for 3 months minimum. No skipping. No excuses. No waiting for motivation. You either want to fix your prostate or you do not. It is that simple. I cannot do the work for you. I can only give you the protocol. The rest is up to you. But here's what I know. If you start today and stick with it, 3 months from now you will sleep better, urinate better, and feel like yourself again. That is worth the effort. Trust me. Now if you found this video helpful, subscribe to this channel because next week I am releasing a video on the 5 best exercises for prostate health. Exercises that increase blood flow, reduce inflammation, and work alongside these foods. You want both, diet and exercise. That is the complete protocol. And one final thing. I am a urologist, but I am not your urologist. This information is educational. If you have serious symptoms, see a doctor in person. Get examined. Get tested. Do not diagnose yourself on YouTube. But if you are healthy and want to stay that way, or if you have mild symptoms and want to fix them naturally, start with these 5 foods today. Your prostate will thank you.